League's top home run hitter will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Rocco Salinas gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So
here comes the first pitch. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, MLBThe. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Tony Reese.
Digging in now, Tony Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Martin Roland Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please.
Shortstop. You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Digging in, number 1. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Looking to turn things around a little bit. Had a decent month last night, but not a great month. And we know this is a guy that can consistently hit well over 300.
On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Sidney Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
First offering on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Judge who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So striding in, Mark Trumbo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Roland Smith has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike taken up in the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Called strike 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 in now. Heath Saunders. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now at the plate, Nino Reese. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And here's Renato Nunez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball called for strike 2. Weakly hit towards first. Boyd comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, DJ Stewart. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's a second-year big leaguer. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Chance Cisco. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in, Scotty Hayward back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Scotty Hayward becomes the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. In now, Sidney Davidson. Strike called. Now the throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles through 4. Still tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down.
Up next for the Yankees, The designated
Coming to the plate now, Mackenzie Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard liner to center field. Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Adios, pelota. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 37 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Heath Saunders. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Judge will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder.
A look at our line
35.
score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Nino Reese. And if he continues to hit him over the fence down the stretch at this current pace, he could see himself with over 60 home runs by the end of the year.
And he's probably going to be the home run champ if he does that. Anything north of 60, you're getting into rarefied air. This guy has been a beast all season long.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tony Reese is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get. Now in the box, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready for another shot now, Sidney Davidson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mackenzie Tomlinson.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Adios, pelota. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The batter, number 35.
At the plate, Heath Saunders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reese scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Miguel Castro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Miguel.
Leading off the inning, Nino Reese, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Scotty Hayward, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that gets him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the 2nd out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Luke Voit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Mancini retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Leading off.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Riding in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tanner Scott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Tony Reese. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive and he knocks it down. And he'll go to second here. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sidney Davidson. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And he takes strike 2. Scott, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Mackenzie Tomlinson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
0-2, here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. Tomlinson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Right there for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on. Striding in, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman.
First
Renato.
delivery to him on the way.
Nunez.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Reese is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now batting, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
In now, Chance Sisco. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Baltimore down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. 2 out, nobody on. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.